Gore comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
43세이브 도전 갑니다. 오, 한 점 차 승부.
Bottom of the ninth, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher JT Realmuto.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
No balls and one strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here you go, guys.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Christian Walker. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
아, 너클커브 실투로 들어가가지고.
He's digging for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And end up a foul ball. On the ground to the right side.
와, 저걸 쳐?
Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out. So striding in, Nick Ahmed, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
그렇지.
He struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. Gore takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 19.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up is the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in now, David Peralta. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 0-1 delivery. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Gore has over 40 innings on his line so far, and with an ERA, the 3.00 benchmark. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
I got it.
Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, JT Realmuto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This is foul right side. Perdomo, base runner at first with 1 out.
그렇지.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
저 코스 진짜
Christian
꽉 차게
Walker
들어가.
is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Arizona down to its last strike.
동거 아니야?
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Collins finds it, but no chance to recover. Walker is on at first after the strikeout. becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cole Calhoun stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not.
오, 큰일 날 뻔했다.
Has him down to their final strike. Here it
그렇지.
comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time.
Heightened focus from his players.
Gore comes out of the bullpen
오,
to shut
오랜만에
things down
공격이네요.
here in the ninth.
45세이브 갑시다.
Aramis Ademan will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
오, 한 점 차.
Fouled away. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. That's
Nice.
lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Jalen Miller. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 1-0 the count. Now a swing and a deep drive to left.
아,
And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here.
Big time at bat right there.
이거
Team
안
trailing,
좋은데?
and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Austin Slater comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a
슬라이더가
called strike
이렇게
1. Count
이걸
now a
닮았나?
ball and a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Line to the right
오, 좋아,
side.
일루수.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Here's
아,
the first
홈런은
baseman
안
Brandon
좋은데.
Bell. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ball 1 to start the at bat. Line toward right center. Dahl
그렇지.
will get there, and he puts it away to retire.
와, 이거 나 때문에 진 건가?
Gore takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
아, 블론 세이브 하나 좀 안타깝지만 이번엔 45세이브 성공 갑시다.
The next
오,
twin up,
3점 차
Mitch
경기.
Garver. He could really use a
이거는
knock here,
무조건
over
해줘야지.
3 in the game so far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is
그렇지.
still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball.
오,
And he turns this one
큰일
around
날 뻔했다.
high and deep to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. Up next for Minnesota, Kyle Schwarber
누르는 거 아니냐,
comes
거의?
to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Swinging a ball yanked down the right
pitching은
field
역시.
line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball
그렇지.
rip right out in front of him.
Count is 1-2 now. Final strike for the Twins. And he
아,
fouls this one
저걸
off.
또 커트하네.
Lucky he got a piece right on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
아,
Fouled off.
말도 안 돼.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same.
Gore comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 19.
Here's CJ Cron now. He's hitless
점
in
차.
3 at-bats to this point.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this
나이스.
guy who leads
먹혔어
the
이거.
league in saves.
And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. So the
두 개
leadoff
앞서고
man
있네,
gone to
고우석.
start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact
지린다.
leads the NL in that category. Byron Buxton is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back
나이스.
right
이거
where it came
먹혔어.
from.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Allen will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Ready for another chance? Max Kepler. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, gotta get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And
그렇지.
he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded. Gore takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 19.
자,
Stepping in for the
47세이브 하면서
Braves,
갑시다.
Shea Langoliers. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's inside.
And he'll try to
아,
crowd in there
저게
to start
들어가야
the
되는데
at-bat.
초구
It's
딱
1-0.
직구가 들어가줘야
Pulled
되는데
high
오
in the air
다행이다.
out to left field. Waiting on it is
홈런인 줄
Dahl.
알았어.
One down. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He singled his last time up. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Mike Gerber will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 70. Mike Gerber.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 14
거저먹는 미션이었는데.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of
직구로
rough for
끝내.
a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Lifted down the line in left.
오,
And this is going to get down.
너클
Final
커브다.
strike for the Braves. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact.
Looked like he was
투심.
cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in
오,
front.
오.
Gotta find a way to keep
다
his hands
겉에.
back.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner Falefa. He represents the
그렇지.
potential tying run if he can launch one, and he'll make the catch to put an end to this
Oh.
one. And the Rockies.
Knockout punch.
Gore enters from the pen to start the 9th inning.
경기네.
As he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
아,
Set to
11대
start the
3.
9th in this one, and stepping in is
이런
the
경기에
veteran shortstop,
내보내는
Corey Seager.
다저스만 만나면
It's
얘네
not easy
맨날
coming back off
죽쓰더라.
the closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
With this one almost in the books, the story was
잘
clearly
가라.
the long
제
ball.
2루타
What are your thoughts on
쳤으면은
this offense, fellas?
사이클링일 텐데
Well,
돌려
Manny, I don't know
세웠죠.
what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
맥스먼
Really
씨.
stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the
그렇지.
plate, and they did damage with it.
And there are 2 away now.
벨린저
Cody
4타수
Bellinger at the
무안타네.
plate now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And it's fouled away.
받아라
He's
나의
ready.
투심.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. 2 out. And there's strike
잘 가라.
3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side. Dodgers down in order. 11. Gore comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 19.
New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
They look like they're up against it here. Down
3점 차.
3 on
오,
the road,
안전빵이네.
Trying to come back against a closer.
홈 경기이기도
Takes a
하고.
good swing, but this will be a foul ball. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-2. Now
Ah.
a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And gone up into the second deck.
투심. 아,
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
뭐
Now, this one
백투백이야?
is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back to back.
왜 이래?
jacks. So now to the plate, Austin Riley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The Braves find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark. But offense, it just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Roll, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running.
여기서
It's just not the
바꾼다고?
team that hits the most home runs.
아,
This evening's game
돌버치.
comes to a score. Takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport
이길 수
today.
있겠지?
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
한 점 차.
Hit hard to the right.
오,
But that
나이스.
finds the first baseman's
아웃
glove,
시킨
and
게
that's a
어디냐.
tough first out.
야, 저거는
Now at
인루수가
the plate,
대박이네.
Austin Riley. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so it'll have to be dealt with carefully here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing.
That's proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every
그렇지.
manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself.
아,
And
이렇게
this guy
미션을 많이
is
거냐.
certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dansby Swanson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Good
그렇지.
pitch as this is swung on and missed. And to perhaps their
주심.
final strike of the evening.
그렇지.
Struck him out. Atlanta, good night.
Hey, we were
Atlanta,
really treated to a
good
good
night.
one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though. And a good.
Gore comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 19.
Next for the Dodgers, Cam Gallagher. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
어,
And that misses ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no
오.
one on base. That
야.
run really doesn't mean anything with the
아,
lead they've
원아웃
got.
주자
The hitter
2루.
is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with
그렇지.
up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty.
계속
He's really
몸쪽만이다.
working the count right here.
Fouled away.
안 되네.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. The 2-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate
Ah.
the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
그래 병사를 하면 되지.
So striding forward now, Austin Barnes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
나이스.
Breaks his bat as this one's
아.
popped up. And no one will get this one.
손 다쳤나?
So far this season with runners in scoring position, Barnes brings a batting
그렇지.
line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this
아,
season,
일로
but he
먼저
can
찍지,
beat you in a
위험하게.
variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Adam Eaton, we'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
그렇지.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Dodgers down to their final strike.
그렇지,
He
루킹
strikes
감진.
him out to end it here as they were
역시
able to get the
직구로 승부해야
possible
돼.
tying run to the plate, but could not. Gore takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking
야,
to
이제
close
50
the door.
세이브 도전 갑니다.
Bottom of the inning
오,
now,
한 점 차
and now
승부.
it'll be the catcher, Austin Barnes.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been
나이스,
very
먹혔어.
reliable
야,
shutting the
잡아.
door.
Right fielder giving chase.
그렇지. 오,
He's there and
it's
records
nice.
the first out. Number 43 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Gore is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen.
좋아.
High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher,
부심.
you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this
나이스.
guy does
도와주네,
right now in
스스로.
the game of baseball.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Number 43 goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Line hard toward right center. Solid base hit
슬라이더가
for him,
바깥쪽으로
his
좀
first
덜
of the
빠졌네.
afternoon.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1 and
그렇지.
2 now as that one's fouled off.
마지막은 부심
Dodgers down to their
바깥쪽.
final strike. And
어.
he fouls this one off.
그렇지.
Swing and he pops it up.
먹혔어.
And this should do it. Arenado
몸쪽이었죠?
waits on it. Makes the catch.
야,
and
50
that's the
세이브.
ball game.
Hey, it's a luxury to be in a situation that a team needs a
Gore comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
야, 50 세이브 대단하다, 고우석 진짜. 한 달 정도
Back to
남았으니까
the top
60
spot
세이브도
from the
가능할 것
Arizona
같은데.
lineup now and stepping in, Eric Chavez, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Lifted down the line
잡어.
and left. On the run is Dahl. And
그렇지.
he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top
야,
of the 9th.
5개
as we
차이로
take a look
벌었어.
at league saves
2등이라.
leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
다음
In
시즌에는
there, and he's
고우석
ahead 0-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see
아메리칸
if he
리그
was gonna
쪽으로
go
한번
for the heart of the
해볼게.
plate.
근데
Well,
트레이드
newsflash,
신청은
he
하는데
is, and this hitter's gonna
여기서
adjust his batting
콜로라도에서
moves, and he better
받아줄지
be
그건
ready in the
모르겠네요.
box.
And that is
나이스.
swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
그렇지.
Right side. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw to
좋다.
first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies have bounced back. Gore takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Geraldo Perdomo will come on now as the pinch hitter.
오, 한 점 차.
Hey, first pitch strike. Get ahead.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That's to the left hand foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
First pitch of the at bat. Tim
좋은 거 아니야?
comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball.
정말 들어온 거 같은데.
Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. Gore is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that
그렇지.
minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Throw to first takes care of him, and now the
두들겨
Diamondbacks are down to
맞더라도
their
마무리는
final out.
그냥 던져야 돼.
Nick
스트라이크적으로.
Ahmed is at the plate now, and he takes a cold
볼넷만
strike.
안 주면 됩니다.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. A ball and a strike now.
나이스.
Straight away right.
좋아요.
Is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon. Gore enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
엑스머시. 아, 4대0. 아니, 다저스만 만나면 맨날 져.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Good
오,
swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Allen patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind
팀은
up being
진짜
a
아직
foul ball.
고우석이 약하네.
Called strike 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
아,
This ball is hammered to deep center
역시
field.
벨린저다.
Into the fountain and gone.
역시 벨린저.
Into the box, Michael Bush, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's
뭐냐?
way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Carlos
바로
Estevez
교체네.
comes up.
아, 여기 세이브 상황에 내보내지.
A 6-0 shut. Gore comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the
점
road,
차인데.
trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've
오,
got the work cut
다행이다.
out
우수
for him.
정면.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. And the Padres are down to their final out now.
매니
Padres down to
마차도.
their final out now. And that'll bring in
나이스.
Machado. Bat explodes as this is
이야.
fucked up. Brings it in, and
정말
the
부러뜨리면서
Rockies
끝내기.
will put an end to their 3-game skid. Gore takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. New inning set to get underway, and in at next it'll be Alex Dickerson.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so
좋아.
far this season. And he's blown several saves up to this point.
High in the air down
잡아라.
the right field line.
계속 한 점 차는데.
Mine, mine, mine.
Conforto is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
나이스. 오, 이루수 좋아.
As he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Tommy Pham is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike
좋고요.
one. And this will be a called strike 2. Now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
그렇지.
San Diego, good night.
샌디에고
Win number
굿나잇.
90 on the season for them so far.
Gore comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Next to the plate for the Padres, Alex Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
No balls and a strike to count. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
아, 수비 시프트 때문에 못 잡나? 오,
There to
다행이다.
handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away.
저런 위험한 시프트를 왜 하는 거야? 한 점 차인데.
Jurickson Profar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1
Oh.
gone in the inning. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Profar is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a
맞추네.
pitcher standpoint.
그렇지. 잡아라. 굿샷.
Is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2. Padres down to their final out now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. No balls and 1 strike. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Hits
그렇지.
this one
야.
hard the other way. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
어허.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on
가자.
base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Pham is off of first with 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And on their feet. Rolled slowly down the third
야,
baseline.
호수 빨리.
Throw
그렇지.
to first here will be in time
좋아.
for the
능력치도
final out,
먹었어.
and the Rockies have taken the opener here at home as this ball.
Not to take its eye.
Gore takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 19.
뭐야?
So
아,
coming to the
10대
plate,
7.
Austin Slater. And we'll see if he
56
can get
세이브 이번
something into the gap to
올리면은
make it interesting.
60
He's had a
세이브
great game so
가능하겠네요.
far, but needs the triple to
3점
complete the
차인데 뭐.
cycle. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
돌버치를 왜 이렇게 무섭게 쳐다봐.
And think about it. In game 1 of this
그렇지.
series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. Could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting
그렇지.
pitching.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Belt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Wong, the runner at first with 1 gone in the
야,
inning.
플라이. 좋았어.
Conforto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The
좋다.
first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies. Gore comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
For Colorado. Number 19.
All set for the bottom of the 9th.
자, 4대 3대 한 점 차 승부에서 이제
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league
그렇지.
in saves.
몸쪽 이거 처음에 한번 들어가면 그날은 무조건 세이브 따더라고 그
Swing and a
경우.
miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Get him yourself right here. Let's go.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
그렇지.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top
야,
of the ninth. As we
2등은
take a look at
멈춰 있네.
league saves leaders entering play, and as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in category. Will Wilson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
좋아요. 투심으로 방망이
The
부셔버렸어.
Giants are down to their final out now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Scott Spindler is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. And the pitch.
Hey. 1-1.
Swinging a
그렇지.
ball lifted in
먹혔어.
the air toward the line and right.
끝.
And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies. Gore enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Number 19.
과연 60세이브의 대기록을 달성할 수 있을지. 오, 10회야?
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by one at home, you've got a chance with that
아,
last at bat.
스트라이크잖아. 심판아. 초구에 저게 안 들어가면 안 되는데.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the
그렇지.
story of the game has
먹혔죠,
undoubtedly
몸쪽?
been the long ball. Guys, what do you think
한
about
점
what we've
차에서는
witnessed?
Well, as a
너클
former offensive
커브나
player, I absolutely love
투심
it.
쓰면 안 돼.
Kudos to both
되도록이면.
lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row,
직구로
what this shows
눌러버려.
me is this new age way of guys going up
그렇지.
there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches.
하지만 요거 쓸 때는 투심 써도 되지.
You're in for a long day.
그렇지.
We saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
So it was a swinging strike three. C.J. Abrams becomes out number 2 this inning. Francisco Mejia will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. A ball and no strikes.
저게 볼이야, 심판아.
Hit weakly back to the mound.
나이스.
So the first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies have taken. Gore takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
자, 이제 2개만 더 올리면 돼요. 아, 또 한 점 차이야.
And he always poses a threat, of course, one of the true superstars in the game today. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Machado now on 0-1, fouled off.
그렇지.
Slider, strike 3
능력치도
called, and
먹었다.
that'll be the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth.
아, 57세이브. 2등은 뭐 멈췄네 거의.
And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department.
60세이브 가자 진짜.
First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-1.
좋아.
Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty. Popped him up.
잡어.
Moore has a play.
그렇지.
And there are 2 down now.
능력치 안 먹어도 돼. 세이브 올리는 게 더 중요해.
And he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. He's set and the pitch. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
아니야.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. San Diego down to their final strike, and it's fouled away. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Great take right there, but the last thing
Wow.
you do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Fouled away. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Strike one to start the at bat. From the belt, the pitch.
나이스. 저런 공 건드려주면 좋지. 좋다.
And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken. Gore comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
자, 과연 고우석 60 세이브 달성할 수 있을지. 오, 3점 차. 달성해야지 이 정도면.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball. You
그렇지,
need to
너클
take a
커브도
strike on this
끝내주고.
one. Well, there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
그렇지.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth.
10개 차요
As we
이제
take a look at
2등이라.
league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category.
그렇지. 야, 3루수
Balanced
잘했어.
throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next up for Detroit, Nick Williams. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
그렇지.
Ball to second. There is Dozier.
야, 60 세이브 달성. 대기록입니다.
Have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. And this one concludes at a 10-7. Moore takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
65까지 가능하려나?
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Isaac Rtts.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for them.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
좋아.
2-2 now.
2 strikes. Got no one out now.
Swung
Wow.
on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. Grayson Greenier swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Grounded to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Dawa Lugo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Skied in the air to straightaway
야, 나
left.
홈런인 줄 알았다.
On the move is Ozuna. He
아,
gets there and
시끄러우면
makes
하자.
the play
슬라이더.
for the second out of the
난발하면 안
inning.
되겠어. 한 점 차일 때는 안 돼, 안 돼.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 49. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he turns on one, sending it high and
아니지.
deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! And with 2 out in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
와.
Wow, this is a tough
대박.
one to swallow, right? You come in as a closer, and you're used to striking guys out and having 1-2.
아. 아, 이럴 수가.
A 1-run game. Gore comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
60 세이브 좋긴 한데 아, ERA가 좀 높네.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. At the plate, Tim LaCastro. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him. Taking into the zone for a strike.
And he fouls this one off. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've
그렇지,
already had to go
먹혔어.
deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he will make the play. 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto. 2 hits and 6 tries for him thus far. 0-1 the count. Fouled off. This one's
그렇지.
down to third. Arenado's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
그냥 끝나지. 그렇게 오래 가냐 이거. 19회. 끝나네 이제. 야 20회까지 가나 했는데. 길다.
Moore takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Up next for Arizona, Carson
11
Kelly.
세이브를
And
못
these
가네.
guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite
이게
the odds.
애리조나전이 시즌 마지막이야. 오 뭐야? 4점 차인데 주자 1, 2루야?
Count even now at 1-1. Shatters the
그렇지.
bat as this is hit on the ground.
2루부터 던지긴 좀
And indeed,
늦었어.
he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
괜찮아, 할 수 있어.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Rojas, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. On the year, Rojas is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good.
그렇지.
And it's fouled away. A crowd of over 1,000 on their feet. And another foul ball. Arizona down to its last strike. Now a swing and he pops him up, and this should do it.
그래.
The first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies
61 세이브로
have taken
시즌
the
마무리
opener
짓나?
here at home.
와, 콜로라도 이번에도 포스트 시즌 진출 성공했네요. 다저스랑 7경기 차이로 해서 선두 유지했고, 다저스는 일단 와일드카드전 진출했네요. 그럼 와일드카드전이 다저스랑 뉴욕 매츠, 요 2명 중에 승자랑 대결하게 되겠습니다. 이번에 갈라고스가 받았네. 고우석이 세이브는 앞섰는데 방어율 ERA가 조금 높아서 그랬나 보다. 그래도 21 시즌에는 고우석이 받았었는데 연속으로는 못 받았네요. 자, 고우석 세이브 61개로 마무리 졌고요. 팀 내 입지는 더블 A 그 트리플 A 던에 이적했나 보네. 고우석 입지 단단합니다. 다음 시즌에 일단 콜로라도로 우승하면 다음 시즌에 이제 이적 한번 신청해 볼 텐데, 콜로라도에서 지금 대안이 없기 때문에 승인해줄지 안 해줄지 그건 잘 모르겠네요. 자, 고우석 키우기 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 구독과 좋아요 부탁드리고요. 시청해 주셔서 감사합니다.